Hi, my name is Andre Claude, and in this full body program, I will be guiding you through a workout plan to stimulate muscle hypertrophy and fat loss, leading to a more muscular and defined physique. We'll be using two of the most effective training principles for muscle growth, which are metabolic stress and mechanical overload. Now, you'll begin this program using what is known as a push-pull leg split. This means we'll be combining those muscle groups into 3 separate sessions, working them once weekly for the first 4 weeks. After that, we'll divide the workouts further into 4 days a week, allowing for more emphasis on each muscle group, while making sure that you get enough recovery time. Now, you'll be doing 3 sets of each exercise, taking the last one to complete muscle failure. The difference between the techniques I mentioned earlier is the amount of repetitions and the time in which they are performed. So it's very important that you select a weight that is appropriate for each set. A higher repetition range is there to increase the time under tension, which then leads to metabolic stress, whereas the lower repetitions using heavier weight result in mechanical overload. Now, you don't need to concern yourself with the science behind these techniques. I designed this program so that it's easy to follow and understand. I also believe that the basic exercises will always be effective when done correctly. So before you begin, please make sure to also read the information that I've included for you in this workout plan. For this exercise, you will be standing in the middle of the cable crossover machine with your feet slightly apart. Holding the cable handles with an overhand grip and arms extended all the way outwards, push your chest as far forward as possible. With a slight bend in your elbows and arms fixed, bring your hands all the way in front of you, squeezing the chest to a full contraction. Then slowly return to the starting position. Make sure to keep your shoulders as far backwards as possible when doing this exercise. For this exercise, you will need to position the bench at a 45-degree angle. Keeping a shoulder-width grip with the palms of your hands facing away from you, slowly lower the dumbbells until you feel a good stretch in the upper chest, and then press the dumbbells up all the way to the starting position, squeezing the muscle to a full contraction without locking your elbows. Make sure that your shoulders are kept as far backwards as possible when doing this exercise. For this exercise, you will be laying face up on a flat bench. Keeping a shoulder-width grip with the palms of your hands facing away from you, slowly lower the bar until you feel a good stretch in the entire chest. Then press it up all the way, squeezing your chest to a full contraction without locking your elbows. Make sure that your shoulders are kept as far backwards as possible when doing this exercise. For this exercise, you will need to adjust the bench to an upright position so that your back is supported. Hold the dumbbells with the palms of your hands facing away from you. Keeping a shoulder-width grip and arms at a 90-degree angle, press the dumbbells all the way above your head, bringing them slightly closer together as you do this, and then slowly lower them back down to the starting position. Make sure not to arch your lower back when doing this exercise. Standing with your feet slightly apart and back straight, hold the bar in front of you just below your waistline using an overhand grip. Keeping your elbows as high as possible, pull the bar all the way up towards your chin until you feel a full contraction in the trapezius, and then slowly lower it back down to the starting position. Make sure not to keep your hands too close together on the bar. Shoulder width or slightly narrower is usually ideal. Standing in front of the cable machine with your feet slightly apart, hold the bar with an overhand grip. Keeping your back straight and with your elbows kept close to your side, press the bar all the way down until you feel a full contraction in the triceps. Then slowly return to the starting position. Make sure to keep your shoulders back and hands quite far apart when doing this exercise. For this exercise, you will be standing with your feet slightly apart and facing away from the cable machine. Holding the bar above your head with an overhand grip, keep your upper arms at a 90-degree angle. Slowly bend your forearms backwards until your hands are behind your head and you feel a good stretch in the triceps. Then push the bar all the way in front of you, squeezing the triceps to a full contraction. For this exercise, place your hands behind you, shoulder width apart on a flat bench, and extend your arms all the way up in order to keep your body suspended. Slowly bend your elbows until your upper arms are at a 90-degree angle, and then push yourself back up all the way to the starting position without locking your elbows. For this exercise, you will be lying face up on a flat sit-up bench. Slowly crunch forward by lifting your back up until you feel a full contraction in the upper and mid abdominals, and then return to the starting position without resting your back on the bench. Make sure to keep your back rounded rather than straight as you crunch forward.